members of the community to come and do one 6x6 painting, 6x6 canvas. Paint anything you want, just be creative. As I was telling people, talent isn't really required, enthusiasm is what we're really looking for. And happily, we got just that. It was a smashing success. On the first night, we got 44 panels, and altogether we got 64. So it's a really wonderful testament to the creativity and the community here in this area. However, it's not a project that was undertaken easily, lightly or whatever. There are a lot of people I do need to acknowledge for it. The first person I really need to acknowledge is Kayla Weiler, because it was her brainchild. Kayla is an outstanding student at Drexel University and approached me and said, for my senior project, can I do a public relations campaign for the gallery? And I'm like, let me think about that a second. Yes! And she did. She did an amazing thing, of which this was part of it. And it was to draw the community in and build good community relationships. So first and foremost, to thank Kayla. I also, unfortunately, Joe Klaus, one of our members, couldn't be here today. He's got a house full of company. Anyway, I want to thank him, though, formally, because he just spearheaded this whole thing. He got everything organized, and which was great because I'm a photographer, and as I kept saying to him, don't ask a photographer to take over a painting project. I'm clueless. So fortunately, Joe did step up. He did the organizing, he did all the graphics, he wrote the wonderful statement about the community project and about the our current show, which is Artful Community. Because we knew we were going to be hanging this, and we really wanted the show to be all centered around community. I also really need to thank South Street Head House District and Queen Village Neighborhood Association for all of their support in general, especially they're wonderful supporters, but also they helped us get the word out, which is what made this so wonderfully successful. It's how we got 64 panels. And I would say at least 80% of the people told us that they read about it in the newsletter. So thank you so much. I want to thank all of the members of Third Street Gallery, because it was A, they said, yeah, let's go for it, and B, they also were there to, well, people were painting and being, helpful and enthusiastic and stuff like that. So thank you for that. I want to thank Jim Brossi, because when we unveil this, you'll see all of these 64 panels are on board, and Jim put that together for us. It's nice and strong. And again, I want to thank Joe Klaus. I want to thank Judy Godo, Claire Robinson, Sharon Jessar, there she is, Audrey Delzar, who's not here, Jackie Ferretti, because they all did the curating, because you take 64 very different looking panels and say, what are we going to do with this? And they put it together, and you'll see when we unveil it that it is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And last but most important, I want to thank all the people who participated in this event. It was really fun. And I mean, to let you know how seriously people were taking it, we had people sitting and painting for like 2 hours, doing really careful, crafted, beautiful work. And we had people of all ages. We had small children. We had one little girl on the Saturday. It was so funny. She lives in the village with her parents. And evidently she wanted to go to the art museum that day. And her mother's like, it's the first non-rainy weekend. We're going outside. So she said, so what do you want to do? She said, well, then I want to go to that art place where they're doing the paintings. And she came in. Now that Saturday, I don't know if you remember, it was one of those 104-degree days, and I don't do heat, so we had the table in here rather than outside. But she had a cute T-shirt on, so I put a little apron on her, one of those disposable aprons you wear in places. And she did her painting, but she did not want to take the apron off, so she let that shake. But it really was, so I can't thank the participants enough, and you'll see as we unveil it how wonderful it is. And as I said, there are 64 of them, and I can't be more pleased. So thank you, one and all. And I'm now going to ask Jim and the amazing Wid to please come up and do, because they're tall, I think they can do the unveil.
Wait, you did?
If done, tape it.
Are you ready? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Only 64. Beautiful.
So come up, enjoy looking at it. We don't like leftovers, eat. So. Do you have a color specifically?
Whoops.